Menteri Rangba Kajala Meghalaya Konrad Kia Sangma Ulapli ya Meghalaya Teacher Training Academy Hakajing Don Lang Menteri Kapuli Puthi Uba Lakmen Rumbui Kihe Nong Trei Bat Kinong Sengkam Lajong Nakabenta Kapuli Kaputhi Habakran Hakategasngi Ulaong Ba Katba Ladon Lepa Kawai Ka Yingmau Kham Menshua Menta Kadai Ka Jingsa Jingkenmau Jong Ka Jing Sedang ya Kani Ka Jaka Puli Ka Jing Yu Ijengai Jingmut Ba Ka Jing Trikam Jongka Dakaba Ai Khublai ya Katanat Puli Puthi Ulaong Ba Kani Kamdei Ka Kam Penroi Ndrei Kadai Shapang Ka Jing Trikam Kaban Pinskem ya Kanong Rim Jong Ka Puli Dangli Hamighlaya Kani Ka Jaka Ai Jing Puli Kalong Ka Bakongsan Hakaban Weng ya Ka Jing Duna Khamtam Haka Jing Ai Jing Hikai ya Kinong Hikai Jingpynmih ya MTTA Kalawan na jing banjur halor jing bala kdew jingeh ke bapenpau hakari berok kawai kentup ya PGI 2.0 bat parak Rashtriya Sarviksan arajar arsau kabala penwan ya jela Meghalaya hakabenta basapo hakajing duna kapuli puthi akan si 3 hapadeng ki khana school katkum jinghen laong ba kumba khanyo persen kino hikai hakajela kilaya simbenta hakinu kinu ki kampenroi ya ki kamba pher hausnam baladam da ka bapeni itu ya kani ka sarkar kalakyar ne ki program ai jingikai batlor baja bat bami sipur na ka benta ki jingalang hikai balapen bed rinti ka basyong nongrem lapenmi ya ka MTTA kum ka konhun bala seng kat kum ka an ka sarkar ka bayo lat ban sensyar klem ka jing sha te hapo ka Meghalaya Societies Registration Act kat khandai spa prapulai ulakran chapang kimat bokongsan bala shim da ka sarkar kentup ya ka jingkhen bat ka tulop jongki arpulai hajar ngot kino hikai SSA ka jing temu ka bakentup ya ka jing kular bisa manla usnem ka bajan kon praspa klur.
And the objective, as you all know, is very, very simple. That there has to be a organization, a body that is focused and specifically looking at teacher training and doing all the activities that are necessary without being involved in other kind of administrative or other activities which require government and administrative work, and focus purely on the training of teachers. And it's really with that very simple yet clear thought that we are all here today to officially inaugurate it. It's not the inauguration of this building, but it is the inauguration of this academy. Let me be very clear, this building was inaugurated long time back, but this academy is new, the setup is new, and the purpose is new. So therefore, I congratulate our Honourable Minister and the entire Education Department for this wonderful step that they have taken in order to make this academy functional today. And friends, this all stems out of few of the challenges that we face. You are aware that we have a lot of deficiency when it comes to teacher training, and hence there needs to be a special focus on it. We have a large number of teachers who are not yet technically, as per the qualification required, trained. And therefore, certain steps are still further. That does not mean that they are not good at teaching, but as per the qualifications required, we need to complete certain processes. This academy will help us to move towards that goal. At the same time, as you're aware, that many of the factors like the overall learning outcomes that are there, all of these aspects, especially in the PGI, where we are always facing a lot of challenges, need to be addressed. And I'm sure that with the help of the ADB project, with the help of the Education Department, and with the help of what we are doing here in terms of focusing on the training aspect, it will have a direct impact on the overall PGI, the rankings that we have. You must be aware that in the last 2 months, we have been really focusing on the PGI rankings, and it has been an area of concern. Education at large has been an area of concern, but slowly and steadily, we are taking the necessary decisions to actually, at the end of the day, lead to real effective outcomes from the decisions that we have taken. You are aware, a few months back, we had taken a decision to rationalize and to create a pay structure for our ad hoc and SSA teachers. Decision that cost us almost 800 crores every year, and and a delta of almost close to 250-300 crores, and increasing every year. And a decision that was very difficult for us to take because it required financial commitments. And yet we took that decision because we realized that 23,000 teachers were involved in that. Without the decision being taken, the entire process of rationalization of teachers was getting stuck. The entire process of improving the education systems at the schools was getting stuck. The teachers were focusing more on their issues rather than issues related to education and the student in front. And therefore, all these kind of complications have led to the education system and the students suffering at large. So slowly and steadily, I keep giving this analogy to everybody I speak to. The education system is like this entire threads being entangled and giving you in a bunch and telling you, here, fix it. And here we are, if we pull one of the strings too much, the other knot gets tangled too hard. And if you don't get the right mechanism to entangle that one knot, then the entire thing becomes more complicated. So we need to slowly and steadily take out one knot, then again take out one knot, and again take out one knot. And that is something that I think some of you will understand because you know the education system. But those who don't, are not very well versed with it, will just think that why isn't government doing anything? Why isn't the PGI ranking coming up? Why are the pass percentage coming up? So it's not as simple as it looks. It's much more deeper, much more complicated, and there's a lot of things that need to be done. But as was mentioned by the Education Minister in the previous meeting, the good point and the good part is we have a plan and we are moving in the right direction. And we are taking bold steps to make the change and the difference that is required to overall improve the education system. So with that background and with that thought process, this particular decision had been taken, and I'm extremely happy that we have finally come to this point. I know that this particular academy will be a major game changer. It's not just about what we do with the PGI ranking, but it is also important to realize that the quality of education in days to come and different aspects of education, because education is not just about the academics and the books and the syllabus. It's about ensuring that the child grows holistically, that there are different aspects of character building, different aspects of discipline, different aspects of skills, and so on and so forth that come into it. Different aspects of counseling, because a project like Empower talks about children at their adolescence age, and this is the age when today in the the period of social media, our children and adolescents age face more higher challenges compared to our time when we were adolescents. We were still stuck with just our peers and our friends. But today we are exposed to the world and all the information and knowledge at a very young age. And it's very difficult for children to manage that. Even we as elders can't manage it. I was sharing with some of our friends the other day. We were talking about addiction. And we were talking about drugs addiction and alcohol addiction. And I told them that people look at alcoholics and drug addicts and talk about addiction in a very bad way. I told them that in the crowd, that let me share with you, all of us sitting here are addicts. Because one way or the other, we are addicted to social media, we are addicted to Facebook, we are addicted to YouTube, we are addicted to Instagram. And that is an addiction we don't want to accept. So where we ourselves as elders face problems, adolescents face multiple challenges because they are not even at that level where they can choose or they know how to choose. So these kind of trainings, how to handle issues of adolescence, how to give the counseling when the child is going through this, is snatching away the phone the right way to do it, is blocking the apps the right way to do it, or is speaking to them, talking to them and making them understand the right way to do it. I think all of this requires training, at the level of the teachers. So therefore, my point being, it's not just about the basics of teacher training, it's about going beyond that and looking at the child and seeing how teachers play such a crucial role in shaping the character and the overall outcome of the child as a whole. And I hope that this academy is going to shape that, is going to lead the way in that, and is going to show other states how a training academy has made a difference in the teachers' lives and the students' lives and has gone beyond